Welcome. This is MoneyHeart, where we explore the emotional side of money. I'm Camille Diaz, and today we're discussing video marketing on a budget. My guest is Anush Mnatsakanyan. Anush is the co-founder and CEO of Burnwe, a video marketing agency. Burnwe specializes in creating digital videos of all types and formats, from animated explainers to app tutorials, demo videos, and social media ads. With Anush's leadership today, Burnwe cooperates with various international IT companies and startups from all over the world. She's an expert in video marketing industry, consulting, and helping tech companies to develop an effective video marketing strategy and successfully market online. Anush and Burnwe combine the best practices of video production and video marketing to give companies exposure and results. Anush, welcome to MoneyHeart.
Hey, Camille. Thanks for having me today. I'm so excited for this episode.
I am very excited to have you on. How big is video marketing right now?
Oh my God, it's actually really big and really, let's say, demanded because everyone wants to create videos nowadays. And I'm so excited to be in this industry at this time. It's kind of like the right time to do and to be here, which is so good. And I'm so excited to share also my knowledge with people who are just entering to this market.
Yes, I think there are a lot of people who are really wanting to do video, but haven't gotten comfortable, haven't quite figured out what to do. Maybe they're a bit overwhelmed because they see so many videos. They're not sure which one's right for them or how do they pick one style to market their business. So let's just dive in and start with kind of the different types of videos that someone might choose if they wanted to create a marketing video. Because we're not talking about just like grab your phone and go live on social media real quick. We're talking about like if you really want to make a good video that you can use to promote yourself or your brand or your business, what are the options? What types of videos are there?
So before talking about videos, I really want to share one important note is that video production was with us like for a long time. Like it started maybe 100 years ago or something. And the video marketing is something new, like it's maybe popular maybe the last 4 years. So I really want to mention the differences because some people think it's the same, but what means video marketing, it's kind of using video for your marketing reasons, but incorporating in your video marketing strategy as well. So whenever we're talking about video marketing types of videos, like marketing types of videos, in that case, there comes very important, let's say, types of videos like explainers, demos, tutorials. It can be promos, which are great for marketing reasons, but usually the video types are real. There are so many video types, which we can't even like talk about right now. It's a long...
Not enough time to get through them all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned a couple like explainers. What are those few that you just mentioned? What does that mean?
So explainer videos are the videos which explain about the problem that the customers face and how these companies can give a solution to these problems. It's kind of not about the company, but most likely how they can solve the problems of their customers, and also which are the advantages that they can provide that the other competitors can't. When we are talking about demo videos, it's kind of demonstrating the product. So it's more detailed information about the product for those who already watched the explainer, let me say, and they are interested to learn more. So whenever we're talking how-to videos, for example, it's more detailed presentation, like step-by-step guide of something. For example, if someone has a platform and they already have users, but users are, let's say, have problems to navigate and understand how to use the platform, they can create how-to videos and simply explain them. It's more like a just, let's say, a guide for them. And I mentioned about the promo videos, which the shortest videos, we also call them bite-sized videos, which are very actual for social media channels, especially if you want to use them as an ad. So it can be 15 seconds, even like 30 seconds, and it's quickly giving information that people who are scrolling the social media channels can be interested to stop and view them. So it's more like a promo to go to a website and watch an explainer. It's kind of everything connects to each other.
Right. So really having somebody watch one video to get them interested enough to actually go to your site or go to your channel and watch more of the videos that you've created.
Yes, kind of. That's why we call it video marketing, because everything is connected with each other.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Not just, okay, I'm going to put one video up there and that's it, but really thinking about, I'm going to have this video, which should entice them to want to learn more. And then I'll have other videos after that to give them the information that I set up in the first video. Yeah, so this is really a bigger strategy than just having one thing. How do you know what type of video is right for your business? Do you need an explainer? Do you need a little short promo? Does a how-to make sense? Like, how do you figure that out?
So first of all, what we do with our customers, we understand their goals, because to understand which type of video we need to create, we need to understand what we are aiming for, what's the end result we wish to get from these videos. So for example, if someone's struggling with explaining what their product is about, because there are some situations where people can enter to the website and read the information, long text, for example, and don't understand at the end what is the product about. So that means we understand the problem here, and we understand, so we need a video which can help the customers to understand what is the product about. Okay, we need to create explainer video. So we are coming from the end, understanding the result, and then going back to understand which video could help them.
Feel like that is the main point for so many things, not just video marketing, but really looking at what's the end result that I want and how can I create that before we get started and wrapped up in, well, I'm making this video. Okay, why are you making it? What do you want it to do? And that really goes for almost everything that we put up there. If it's our website, if it's, a content, if we're doing a PDF, or if we're doing an image or anything, is what's the result I want from this? Okay, now how do I design it so I get that result? I love that insight. That's fantastic. Yeah. So if someone can only afford to make one high quality video, so they're just going to do one thing and that's all that's in the budget right now, what should they probably go with? What's their best bet?
Probably I've talked about explainers a lot already, but I will mention once again the explainer video, because it's one type of video which I recommend to all startups, all beginners, because it's the video which explains and which helps the customers to understand how they can get any kind of solution from this company. We all know that the customers are not interested about the brands, about the products. They're interested in what they are getting from it, which benefits they are getting. So this is that one type of video which can help you in the beginning if you don't have a lot of budget for video marketing. So you can kickstart with it and help your customers. And the late things, maybe you can cover with other type of content at the very beginning, but later you will need video marketing once again.
Right. So really, this is almost like your 30-second or 60-second commercial that you might give if you went to a networking event, but putting that information into video format so people understand what your company is about and who's an ideal customer for you. Is that a good way to think about it?
Actually, it is. To be honest, when we were creating our explainer video for our company, because we are also creating an explainer for Burnway as well, because we understood that it's a product, it's a content that we need to provide our customers. The first thing that I have started before creating, first thing I did is I I wrote down my speech when I'm doing all the time when I present my product. And I made the structure and the script based on it. So yes, that's exactly what we are doing. So it's an elevator speech that you can do to any person. But the best way here is whenever you are just talking, it's so difficult. But here we have visuals, which can double help you to explain better whatever you are doing.
Right. So on the visuals, is it usually going to be a video with a person in it, or is it going to be something animated? Does it matter? Can you do both? I feel like I just asked you a whole bunch of stuff at once. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. To answer all of them at once, I will say that there are 4 formats of the videos. So usually we say live action videos, we have animated videos, we have motion graphic videos, and we have hybrid videos. So live action videos is where people talking, like some live scenes there, and everything is created based on it. Animations are based on illustrations and more like cartoonish videos. Everything is like characters. Motion graphics are also like animated videos, but more like a based on graphic design. It's more, everything is directly created by graphic designer. And the latest one, hybrid, is the best one for me, actually, because we are combining different styles together, and especially hybrids are working great for promo videos because you can use like live actions with mixing motion graphics, and it will quickly grab attention of people because they are quick and funny and just attention grabbing.
Yeah, so mixing it up, people will look at that and want to know what's going on. It just gets them to want to watch more.
Yeah, exactly. So we do both, all of these formats. We can create any kind of video.
Okay, and that's good to know, is that the options are open. So I know some people feel like they don't want to be the one in the video. They're like, yeah, I'm not really a video person. I don't want to be in there. Okay, don't be in there. Do something with graphics or do something with animation. You don't have to be the one in the video if you don't want to. So that's great.
That's actually a good point, because besides that, actually, besides like our feelings and our, let's say, what we prefer, there is another thing, a target audience. So usually we'll pick up the format based on that. What I noticed is that people over 60 years old, they don't really like animated videos yet. They don't think it's something corporate, something that they could be interested. That's why we usually go with live action videos here. But whenever we are talking about teenagers, about like even millennials, that's fine with animations.
Okay, so really knowing your audience, if they're older, if they're younger, what they like, what they think is professional, what they think is interesting, then that helps you determine what type of video would be best to do. Okay. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Okay, so what are some best practices for making a promotional video, or really any type of video? You know, what's the best things we can do? What should we keep in mind when we're getting started?
Yeah, sure. So what I usually suggest people, one thing that I found that a lot of people do is complicating the things. So I always suggest concentrating on one thing in each video. It's one topic, it's one message, one call to action. So people who are watching for the first time, especially, they don't know your brand, so it's difficult to understand what they can concentrate on. So simplicity is the best for videos. You can concentrate, you can understand the message, and just understand what actions to take after watching the video. That's one thing. Another thing is keep as short as possible. There are some videos types that, for example, vlogs or like podcasts, it's okay to keep it longer because you're giving valuable information. People are there to watch the video. But for promos, for explainers, for demos, it's better to keep as short as possible. Even sometimes like 50 seconds, 10 seconds are really enough to grab people's attention. And another thing is take into account the first 3 to 5 seconds of each of your videos, because that's the timing when people are either interested or not. So they will watch or they will just quit and don't watch your video. So it's also so important to keep.
Right. So that, I guess you want to call it, maybe I usually hear it called a scroll stopper of something in the beginning, that as we're scrolling through our social media, we go, huh, and stop and look at that. So yeah, having a really good beginning. What's the most common mistake that people put for the beginning?
Their logo. Oh my God. I always telling everyone who is coming for a corporation, never put a logo at the very beginning of your video. I know that a lot of people think that it's very important because people will understand that it's their video, but not. People are not interested on your brand. Even for brand awareness videos. It's something that you can put at the very end, just to inform people that whatever you were talking, it's connects with this company, and you can put the contact information, how people can get in touch with you. Sometimes maybe whenever in the middle you are presenting your product, you can have a logo, but never at the beginning, never. You will lose a lot of views.
Yeah, that's true, because I'm thinking now to just my own behavior when I'm scrolling through something. If I see a logo coming up, I just keep going. Like I don't even wait for it to get to the video part. I just and keep going. Versus if I see animation, or if I see a person on there, then I might pause and wait for subtitles, or look and see what they're drawing. And that you're so right on that. Like, just nobody cares about your logo or your brand until they're already interested, and then you could show them that. So yeah, wonderful tip. How did you even get started in video marketing? What drew you to this industry?
That's a good question, actually, because I started my career in hospitality industry when I just graduated. I loved and I wanted to work in a hotel, and so I worked for 3 to 4 years, maybe, in sales and marketing positions. So even my last position was a director of sales and marketing in a pre-opening hotel. So, but how I decided, it's kind of tricky, because one day my partner with whom we have started Burnway actually said that he's interested to start his own business, and he was in a video production industry. He was working in with tech companies and doing video marketing as well. So he said, I want to start a business and I want you as a partner. I was kind of thinking, because I always wished to have my own business, and that was something I can start, because you never can easily start a hospitality business. It's a huge investment there.
Even a small bed and breakfast is going to be a big investment. You're right.
Yeah, but for the video marketing agency, the good thing is you don't need so much investment here, because you can have your laptop and you can just start doing business. Mm-hmm. Which was really exciting for me, because I understood that's a good point to start. But when I started to explore the industry, I started to sit down with him, see how he's creating those videos. Like, we were talking for several hours together to understand everything about videos. I started to be so excited about this industry, and I forgot about the hospitality at all. Because, to be honest, this industry is very creative, and like creating videos, being part of storyboarding, being part of shooting planning, organization, it gets me really excited to work here. So we have started a business maybe 3 months after the decision. And during that period, I was all the time in this, like, exploring what would work. And back then in 2018, video marketing was really new. Like, a lot of people didn't know about what the term and what is it about. So it was a good time to start, and it's good that we started, and now we are here, and I can tell myself as an expert, because I'm in it like 3 years, every day, every night sometimes.
Yes. So you just left your job and went all in on starting this company, huh? Both of you at the same time.
Actually, I've quitted my job just 3 days after my decision, which was shocked for everyone. like even my family. I just came to my father and said, I want to quit my job and want to start a business. My mom was shocked. She said, you can't do that. You're earning a lot of money right now. How you are going to survive with a business? And, we hadn't had any clients back then. So I'm just going to quit and don't know what would happen next. So my father said, go and do whatever you want because it's your dream and you should do that. And I'm here to help you, which was really good because you see the confidence and you see that I'm still living with my family, so it's fine at that time. So it was really fine for me to quit my job. So I did in three days. But my partner did maybe one month after when we already had our first client. So we just started a business and we saw that the clients are coming there interested. And then he decided to quit as well.
Okay, so you basically, I'm guessing you since he's the kind of technical side, you were the marketing and sales side. That was already your specialty. You went out, you quit your job, went and found some clients. Hey, I've got clients for you. Let's do this.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, that's what happened. And what's the funny thing I'm always telling? Our first client was from Florida, and it was very far away from me. Like I'm in Armenia and they were in Florida, startup company. And it was so exciting for us because it's so difficult to find a client and the first client so far away from you. But what we were doing actually for the first client, we were sitting day and night and creating a big, like 15-page presentation for them. And just like free of charge, of course, just to show what we can do for them, how we can help them. And they were so impressed with the presentation that they have decided to trust us, and even knowing that we're just starting. So I'm so proud of that time, actually, when I'm just going back with and seeing where we are now. I'm so proud of this.
That's wonderful. I love how successful you have been and how you really worked hard to just do the thing you were dreaming of and kept going with it until it became huge. So this is a really great story. I think that's wonderful inspiration for those who are listening of how you really can do what you would love to do and use your unique talents and skills to be able to do that. What are you excited about right now? What's new for you?
Oh, actually, we have really new plans as part of our business and as part of, let's say, a bit, maybe it's in the same industry, but we are thinking to have our platform. And we're right now working on that. I'm not opening all the information because we're in a process of creating a prototype for it. And I'm so excited for that because this will be a new achievement, I think, for the company. And another thing that I'm so excited is about our vlogs that we have started, of course, but we are really want to kick off and do it every week at least, to provide a lot of valuable information to clients about video marketing, because I saw that there isn't so much information that people share about video marketing nowadays. And even if these companies are not my partners, I really want them to succeed with video marketing. So I hope these tips that we will share will be really helpful for them.
Yeah, I think that's such a great thing. We will post a link in the show notes to your video marketing tips so that everybody can find that if they want to. Can you share with us maybe just one tip? If you're like, let's say you're doing a video and you're going to be in it yourself, so it's not animated. What's kind of a tip for if you're going to be in the video that somebody would go, okay, I need to do that every time I'm in the video?
One thing I realized that people, the first is the fear comes when you need to start with video marketing, especially like talking to camera, and people are afraid always to start. So what I'm always suggesting to start before even posting your videos. Like you can shoot yourself every day while working, while preparing a food, while doing anything, just like turn the camera, talk, and never share this kind of information, but it will help you to be more confident in front of the camera. Another thing that I always share that is so helpful for people, if you are afraid to talk to camera because it's difficult, there is not any person there, we usually put a small emoji there, like in the camera up part of the camera. So you can look to the emoji and talk. It's easier to talk with something at least. Or you can think of some person, because it's difficult to talk with everybody. You don't know like which kind of people are going to watch you. You can create an ideal person, an ideal audience for you. And always whenever you're talking, you can talk with that person. And whenever some person is sympathetic for you, it's easier to talk with them. So it will make you more confident during the time.
Yes, I love that. And I know I've told people that too, because they've asked me things like, how do you get comfortable on video? How do you do all these things that you post? And I say, well, when I started, I would just record something and then never post it. I just delete it. But it did help me feel comfortable of getting on camera and talking. And I love that idea of putting that picture right above the camera, right below the camera, somewhere. So you're still looking in the camera, but you're looking at a smiling face or an emoji or a little crowd of supporters or whatever makes you feel comfortable. It's such great information. Yeah. Yeah. And no one will ever see that. Because
exactly. It's just between you.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much. This has been such great information that you've shared with us. I really appreciate you giving us just the tiniest bit of your knowledge and expertise today. It's been wonderful.
Thanks a lot, Camille.
If you want to get in contact with Anush, you can do so via email. Her email is anush@burnwe.com, or she is also on LinkedIn, so you can go find her there. Thank you as well to all of our listeners and viewers. I'm your host, Camille Diaz. I'm a business optimization coach, financial educator, author, and speaker. You can contact me and find out what I'm up to through my website, CamilleDiaz.com, and follow me on social media at CamUnfiltered. Be sure to follow MoneyHeart at MoneyHeart Show, and our website is MoneyHeartShow.com. The money mantra that Anush gave us for today, which I think is fantastic, I love this, it's if you don't get serious about your money, you will never have serious money. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. It was really wonderful to talk to you.
Yes.